Welcome to Heart of a Shepherd. It's not often that I write a personal note to you. Almost everything that I write and that I publish and that I video happens to be devotional in its content. But I did want to address you with a personal letter and also an invitation from Heart of the Shepherd for the year that is ahead. Let me give you a little bit of a history. Heart of the Shepherd began as a devotional ministry to Hillsdale Baptist Church in 2020. And yet it has gained an international following. What began really is the heart of this shepherd, this pastor, to encourage the people that I have the privilege to pastor to be in God's Word daily has increased in such a way that now, as I look back on 2024, this devotional ministry has had over 400,000 visitors from over 200 nations and territories. Well, I also began during the COVID era around 2021 additional outreach through YouTube. And so I have a Heart of a Shepherd YouTube channel, and it today now has 741 subscribers. Now I realize compared to the world where you can have thousands upon thousands following a newscaster or a iPod cast that is there to entertain. Devotions are a little bit different than that. Obviously, if we're going to be honest, they're really for more serious students of God's Word. And yet, even with that, I have seen this ministry grow in a substantial way. And so that in 2024, this date, there have been over 50,000 views of my daily devotionals and has been watched over 3,500 hours. Now, I haven't even taken the time to figure out how many minutes that is, but it is enormous. And I feel not only privileged and burdened, but I feel very excited as I look ahead at what the future might hold for Heart of a Shepherd. And that is one of the reasons that I am sending this video to you. If you've been a regular reader or follower of Heart of a Shepherd over the past 2 years, you have shared and should share my sense of accomplishment that as of December the 31st, 2024, we will mark the conclusion of a 2-year daily devotional journey through the Scriptures. Now, looking ahead, Heart of a Shepherd will return to the book of Genesis on Wednesday, January the 1st, 2025, as we begin a new 2-year chronological journey through the Scriptures. Now, you can go to my website, heartofashepherd.com, and you'll find there a updated reading schedule for 2025. Now, I encourage you to print that out and use it as a bookmark and to remind you to read God's Word daily. Also, when you subscribe to Heart of a Shepherd, you will receive an email with a link for each day's Bible study. So go to heartofashepherd.com, look at today's blog. You can then look down. There's a box for subscribers, and I would encourage you to do that so that you can receive these daily devotionals. Now, what's ahead? Well, next year, Heart of a Shepherd will include periodic, what I call topical devotions. And I think that you're going to find them challenging, provoking, and even sometimes convicting. I pray that it will continue to grow into a timely and practical spiritual resource for children, for teenagers, families. I hope that many of you will find it a place that you can go to for practical study. And then I'm excited to announce that my wife and I have a goal this year regarding the book of Proverbs. And I have long desired to publish a devotional book that I would title Uncommon Common Sense, Practical Principles from Proverbs. You know, my first 17 years of ministry were to teens and families. I had the joy of ministering to teenagers in Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan, for 7 years. And then after that, I have been at Hillsdale Baptist Church ever since. In 1995, I became the senior pastor of the church and have now going on 30 years, even as a senior pastor. But I've never lost my passion and my love for teenagers. And so in a society void of common sense, I find that today's youth and their parents need a timeless, uncommon, common sense book of principles for daily life. And of course, there's no greater book than the book of Proverbs when it comes to common sense. Well, I covet your prayers as I dedicate this next year to compiling and ultimately publishing a practical guide for life and family from Proverbs. And then finally, Heart of a Shepherd has been and continues to be a labor of love for the members of Hillsdale Baptist Church. However, hundreds of thousands visit this website, and now, obviously, over 50,000 this year, this YouTube channel, to listen as I have a privilege of teaching and imparting God's Word. Now, continuing this ministry and achieving our goal of publishing uncommon common sense, well, it's going to require an investment of thousands of hours and honestly thousands of dollars. I spend on average about 4 hours per devotional that I publish. So you can look back on the year and you can imagine how many hours are invested in this. But also to maintain this website, to have up-to-date materials in hand, or I should say equipment, it has also cost me several $1,000s over the years. And again, this has been a gift to Hillsdale Baptist Church, but I'm hoping that many of you that follow Heart of a Shepherd might decide, you know what, I'm not only going to enjoy it, I'm going to participate by supporting this ministry. And so I want to invite you to continue being a subscriber and then a financial supporter of Heart of a Shepherd. I think an investment that reaches 400,000 souls in a year is a worthy investment, don't you? Well, I close this invitation with the Heart of a Shepherd and am privileged to be able to be a part of your spiritual life. God bless you, and bye-bye.